World Cup 2026 has started, kicked off in Mexico, the host Mexico, Canada, and United States. This first one is coming up in Mexico. Mexico against South Africa. South Africa hosted the World Cup in 2010. Um, three red cards in the game. Mexico won 2-0. Cunhos scored the first goal. He is the highest goal scorer in Saudi Arabia League, Saudi Arabia Pro League, and he scored the first goal. What a um, howler from South African defender, and they got the goal earlier on, less than 10 minutes. 9th minutes, they were ahead. Mexico were ahead, and they controlled the game. They controlled the game, and at some point, Raul Jimenez saw some chances. Eventually, he got the header in the second half and scored the second goal. Second, two red cards for Mexico, two red cards for South Africa in the second half, and late in the game, Mexico got their own red card. So it was three red cards in the first game of the opening game of the World Cup 2026. This is a good start for the World Cup. It's such a good ambience based on the activities that went on in the stadium. The fans were lively, the players were lively. It was a good game of football. It was a good game of football. You cannot deny that. Although I'm so worried about the fact that for those of us watching from DSTV, there were some places that there were like a pause, which was not supposed to happen in a game of football. In a game of football, we like watch. We there was no serious injury for you to stop the game at some point. 76 minutes, yeah, I could remember the minutes. The game was stopped and they went to advert, and also I guess that's what they will be doing anyway. So we'll see how it goes. 3 a.m. Korea Republic will be playing against Czech Republic in the same group. In the same group, so we'll know how the group will stand after the first game. That's the first match of the tournament, and we'll see how this tournament goes. You cannot define the tournament from the first game, it's just how it is, and we'll see how it goes. Mexico defeated South Africa 2-0 in the first game of the 2026 World Cup.